vigilants never know when to give up. I thought we'd taught them enough of a lesson at their hall.
To come in here alone. A fool like all the rest of them.
He fought well, though. Jedon and Bresov were no match for him.
Ha! I knew I smelled mortal blood!
As Kaybe had said, vampires were essentially the same as killing people, only morally condoned. Yes. Vampirism was a sort of disease. It was spread easily, usually through scratches or blood. It could also be transmitted by magic. Yes. Rumors stated that you could also contract the disease by sharing the toilet with someone who had vampirism. But Kaybe had contracted vampirism numerous times and never through this manner. Yes. In the early stages, it was simple enough to clear up with a bit of medicine. In the late stages, however, it was a much more tricky prospect. Those with an advanced case of vampirism were often shunned from society, for fear that they might sneeze, touch a doorknob, and spread the disease all around town. There were some who believed that vampirism was a source of power, and indeed some magical abilities did come with being a vampire, but for the most part, it was a major drawback and a disability. Chief among their problems was that sunlight caused migraines. It made them dizzy and sometimes they threw up, yes. They were also incredibly susceptible to fire magic. On the upside, their hair and fingernails would grow in toughness, making Khajiit vampires rather formidable. This was, of course, the general case with vampires. There were perhaps hundreds of different iterations of the disease. Yes. Some drove vampires to madness, but others had no drawbacks at all. The more potent strains often formed clans and then terrorized the countryside. They had their own temples and religious beliefs. Some were non-religious, but most worshipped Molag Bal, for whatever insane reasons. Traditionally, it was because Molag Bal was seen as the progenitor of the vampire race, if a race it so can be called. The weak and pitiful who cannot afford medicine are forced to carry the disease. The strong are gifted with it, so they can force the gift upon others. Yes. However, it is believed that other Daedric lords are capable of creating vampires. It is theorized that the dominant clan in Cyrodiil is related to Clavicus Vile, though many insist that Vile's vampires carry a normal strain, altered by the Daedra's boons. Yes, the most widely held belief was that there was only one vampiric disease originally, contracted by a woman named Lame during the First Era. All other strains are apparently variations on this first disease, changed by time, magic, appeals to Daedric gods. Because of all the variety and generations of legend, there is a great deal of confusion among the uneducated commoners about vampirism. Occasionally, a confused farm girl will go out and seek vampirism to gain their powers of seduction, in the hopes to bring some poor boy into her tangled web, but she finds herself inflicted with the strain that causes only madness. Yes. So could a vampire be powerful? Yes. Were they commonly? No. Thus, the public aversion to vampires arose because it was difficult to say when they would be harmful and when they would be beneficial. And usually, they were harmful. Yes. Kaybe traveled deep into this place. Eventually, it ceased to resemble a Draugr crypt and came to resemble more of an old castle.
I'll never tell you anything, vampire. My oath to Stendar is stronger than any suffering you can inflict on me.
I believe you, Vigilant. And I don't think you even know what you found here. So go and meet your beloved Stendar.
You sure that was wise, Volkihar? He still might have told us something. We haven't gotten anywhere ourselves
He
with...
knew nothing. He served his purpose by leading us to this place. Now, it is up to us to bring Harkon the prize. And we will not return without it. Vingalmo and Orthiolf will make way for me after this.
Yes, of course, Volkihar. Do not forget who brought you news of the Vigilance discovery.
I never forget who my friends are. Or my enemies.
They sounded like the typical pompous vampires, yes. Kaybe often touted the fact that she was the chosen one of Boethia. But in this case, because Boethia is the nemesis to Molag Bal, Kaybe was especially proud. Stopping the hopeless wannabe destroyer of the world was one thing. That was all a short-term goal. Because if Kaybe failed, it would only be for the short term, yes. But stoking conflict between Daedric lords was forever. Fools! You should have pretended not to see Kaybe! At least then your death would be quick! You see? Yes. Now you are all humiliated in battle. Although Kaybe does like your choice in outfits, yes. She likes the ninja look. She would not expect that from vampires. Okay. Skeletons on the ground is usually a bad sign. Kaybe decided to have a look around, yes. These vampires appeared to think that altar was the place to be. It didn't seem there was much more to this temple, or castle, or underground summer home. Kaybe had no idea what this was. For once, she regretted killing someone before asking any questions, yes, but based on their conversation, they likely didn't know much more than Kaybe did. So Kaybe wondered, what could they have been here for? Yes, what did they think they were looking for? Well, there was this altar, and there was one way for Kaybe to find out. God, who would build such a button? Well, it made the purple. Oh, okay. Kaybe sees she pushed this thing, it turns on fire. This is good, yes? All the things turn on fire, and then Kaybe has done something good. Okay. Okay, Kaybe sees now. Of course she does not push them all to the center, that would be silly. Then, how would that be a puzzle, yes? Kaybe sees some of these are on fire, but the objective is to make this one go to the end of the purple. And then... make more purple, which shows where the next purple belongs, yes. Okay, they will catch fire without the purple, but Kaybe is told if she is right or wrong based on the purple. Of course, it is also simple, so intuitive. Makes perfect sense to do whatever it is that Kaybe is doing. Well, if the vampires want whatever this is, then Kaybe wants it too, yes. Probably it is like... sunscreen. Very good sunscreen. An old stick. A magic stick, yes. Or a vault with a demon in it, perhaps, yes. All of these things are equally likely, for all Kaybe knows. Oh. He's a girl. A vampire girl. Who was in the box, yes. Well...
Who sent you here?
Kaybe sent Kaybe here. Who were you expecting, yes?
I was expecting someone... like me, at least.
What do you mean like you? Wearing a gaudy corset over a maroon blouse, yes?
Can't you tell just from looking at me?
Yes.
A vampire.
Sure. So were you locked away for crimes against fashion, or what? Yes.
That's... complicated. And I'm not totally sure if I can trust you. But if you want to know the whole story, help me get back to my family's home.
Okay, where is your vampire family's home, yes?
My family used to live on an island to the west of Solitude. I would guess they still do. By the way, my name is Serana. Good to meet you.
Kaybe's name is Kaybe, yes. She has no reason to help you, but okay. Is that an Elder Scroll?
Yes, it is. And it's mine.
Oh, are you sure? How come you have an Elder Scroll?
It's... complicated. I can't really talk about it. I'm sorry.
Okay, let Kaybe think about this. She is the vampire hunter, she has no reason to trust you. You have a thing she wants, it is an Elder Scroll. Okay, let's go back to your home. Kaybe found out that Serana was part of the Volkihar clan, who lived in the northwest. They used to be royalty, but one day their father rounded up 1,000 people and sacrificed them to Lord Molag Bal. Molag Bal was impressed, and came down and gave them all the disease. Afterward, Lord Volkihar lost his status as nobility. It is said now that he lives in isolation, doing stupid, morbid things. This is the fate of many vampires, as is the penchant to wear bright red and black, yes. It is sad in a way, like hearing about someone growing old and feeble. But more like they grew fangs and just got really sappy, yes.
You're not welcome here.
No, Kaybe has the guest, yes. Hey. You let Kaybe in.
Go on, get out.
Kaybe came with one of your members of your clan, yes. Serana, what are you doing just standing around here? Aren't we going up, yes?
Hey, so... before we go in there...
Kaybe got sick with the vampires. What? What?
I wanted to thank you for getting me this far, but after we get in there, I'm going to go my own way for a while. I think. I know your friends would probably want to kill everything in here. I'm hoping you can show some more control than that. Once we're inside, just keep quiet for a bit. Let me take the lead.
Aw.
Do you need something?
Kaybe has to. You were very slow in taking the lead, though. She walked all the way up there and came all the way back, and you are still dawdling. Come on, little dog. Follow Kaybe. You want to be in charge, but clearly Kaybe still has to show you where to go, yes. Up the bridge. You let us pass or Kaybe will punch you in the snoot!
After all these years, Lady Serana's back. Now that's something.
So what, did you see us down here and open the gates before Kaybe could arrive?
How dare you trespass here?
Silence!
Wait, Serana? Is that truly you? I cannot believe my eyes.
You know, Kaybe is someone important too. She killed the dragon, the big black one, yes.
My lord, everyone! Serana has returned!
And Kaybe is here too!
Unexpected.
I can't believe it.
Kaybe is here too, yes.
My long-lost daughter returns at last. I trust you have my Elder Scroll.
After all these years, that's the first thing you ask me? Yes, I have the scroll.
Of course,
She has
I'm
the scroll.
delighted to see you, my daughter. Must I really say the words aloud? Ah, if only your traitor mother were here. I would let her watch this reunion before putting her head on a spike. Now tell me, who is this stranger you have brought into our hall?
Kaybe is no one.
This is my savior, the one who freed me.
For my daughter's safe return, you have my gratitude. Tell me, what is your name?
Kaybe's name is Kaybe. She is the chosen one. Kaybe is no one, destroyer of nothing. Who is the listener? What is that, a type of cheese?
I am Harkon, lord of this court. By now, my daughter would have told you what we are.
Oh yes, Kaybe sees quite clearly who you are. The Volkihar clan, named after a type of cheese.
Not quite. Though I can see how an outsider might arrive at that conclusion. No, we are vampires, among the oldest and most powerful in Skyrim. For centuries we lived here, far from the cares of the world. All that ended when my wife betrayed me and stole away that which I valued most.
Did you move after that, yes? So what does Kaybe get for finding your daughter?
I was about to suggest that very thing. Yes, you most certainly deserve a reward.
Yes.
There is but one gift I can give that is equal in value to the Elder Scroll and my daughter. I offer you my blood. Take it and you will walk as a lion among sheep. Men will tremble at your approach and you will never fear death again.
Oh, okay. Right, and if Kaybe doesn't want this, yes?
Then you will be prey, like all mortals. I will spare your life this once, but you will be banished from this hall. Perhaps you still need convincing. Behold the power! This is the power that I offer. Now, make your choice.
Okay, so you offer the power to grow like a foot and turn green. Or is that maybe more of like an aqua blue? The lighting is difficult, Kaybe can't tell. You get the tiny ratty little wings, and the crown? Does the crown come standard, or does Kaybe have to buy one herself? Yes. Also, she sees you're naked. It's going to be a problem, you know, Kaybe is very big on enchantments these days. Do you think maybe you could turn around? Kaybe could see how this looks on your butt? Actually, never mind. Kaybe is sure she won't be attracting anyone looking like that, yes. Well, being burned by the sun sounds terrible. Kaybe doesn't know if she's up for that every day. Then again, there is the vampire strength, and also the immortality. Maybe Kaybe could take this one, go for a while, see how it feels, then maybe graduate to a better vampire clan later on, yes? They don't generally cross clans, do they? Does Kaybe have to worship Molag Bal if she becomes the vampire? She kind of does not like Molag Bal. She likes maybe Azura, or Sithes, Sengin.
Eat.
What?
You are prey, like all mortals. I banish you.
Oh, what is this? Just because Kaybe insults your dumb god of inappropriate touching, yes? Oh, come on! Would you throw Kaybe out of the place? Kaybe didn't want to be mistaken for a piece of cheese anyway! If you enjoyed this video, then like and subscribe and support us on Patreon, yes! Tell your friends! Tell them Kaybe is more interesting than a piece of cheese!